Drew League, jewel of South Central LA. Since 1973 in the act of his dreams of one Mr. Alvin Willis on the corner of Compton and Firestone. A 6-team startup turned invite-only ball players' dream destined to redefine West Coast Pro-Am basketball. Iconic head-to-head battles with the likes of Harden, Young, DeRozan, and Kobe. Hotbed for countless young high school, street, and college stars just the same. And the word on the street is, no excuse, just produce. Mr. Dino Smiley commissioned a change in '85, and the pros showed up to 120th and Compton by the dozen in 2011, completing the transformation of King Drew Magnet High, from just another school gym to a fully bannered arena for one and all in the heart of Compton. All for the community, all for the game, all for love. The Drew League, Compton.
What's up, fellas? Nice run this summer. Hope you don't mind. Had a few friends stop by. You know, just to make it interesting. Let's hoop.
Screen, come. Back up. There you go. Way to get that. Way to get it. Head up. Oh, here it is. Watch cut.
Hey, man. Good to see you balling again. You have all the tools. Just keep working hard and play your game. I'll be watching you this year and gunning for you in the NBA draft.
Play of the game. After a summer playing street ball and pro-am games, you head back to school for your junior year. From the first week on, you have a spectacular season. You mounted an incredible comeback that few thought was possible. The reporters, the scouts, and the coaches all see your potential. Not only the potential to play in the NBA, but the potential to be a star in the league. And at the end of the season, there's little doubt about where you're headed next.
Stephen A., it is one thing to come back from a catastrophic knee injury. That's hard enough. But there is a consensus now, and I agree with it. Comeback Kid is better now than he was before. I mean, he has come all the way back and then some.
Well, I appreciate the intellect on your part because it's indisputable, and why make a point that can be disputed. You're very, very wise not to do that, Max Kellerman. I'm very proud of you. But in the end, here's the bottom line. He's exceeded all expectations. He's going about doing the things the right way. He's expanded his skills in the pro-am. Everybody has noticed. That's a very, very big deal. So I'm very happy about that.
It is. So far be it for me to agree with you. But look, there were questions heading in. There were skeptics who had these questions, and I think at this point, it is safe to say that this is NBA ready. You know NBA ready when you see it, you saw it, this is NBA ready.
He's got a mentor in James Harden now, from what I'm hearing. Scouts and general managers in the NBA have been lauding his talents. They say that this kid is real, he's ready, he's legit. So when we look at it from that perspective, the next thing up is the NBA scouting combine. He performs on that level. Obviously, that's a big deal. Now, we'll all be watching. We'll wait to see what happens. But guess what? We wouldn't be able to watch you if you weren't invited. So the fact that you were invited is a big deal, and major props to him for that.
And we will be there. ESPN will be there from Chicago, updating our live ESPN mock drafts. It will be an interesting several days in the Windy City.
There you go.
Look for me, look for me, look for me. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Watch that cutter. Get through, get through, get through. Watch that cut, watch that cut. We'll live, we'll live. Watch out, watch out. Screen coming. That's easy, Bucky. Match up, match up, match up. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Right here, right here. I'm here. Flash him, bump him, bump him, bump him. Everybody pick up, Dia. Big shot, it's a big shot.
Play of the game.
As we've discussed, Stephen A., this is one of the most talented classes, maybe the deepest draft class to come out in the last decade. And in spite of all that talent coming out, there is one story that has dominated the headlines coming into the draft, and that is the story of the comeback kid. We now have him going number 10 in the draft. Stephen A. Smith, your thoughts?
Well, I think the mock draft hit the nail right on the head. The fact of the matter is you got raw and untapped talent in this draft. But this kid, his heart, his moxie, his guts, his willingness to face adversity in the face and conquer it, I give a lot of credit to him. When I'm thinking about a potential NBA prospect, I'm thinking about those things because the one thing that is sure to arrive is adversity. Can you handle it? Anybody can deal with things when the sun is shining. But can you stand the rain, Max Kellerman? Can you stand the rain?
Look, heart, yes, he has heart. But you know what the heart bone is connected to? The knee bone. I mean, look, he has heart, yes, but teams are cognizant that this kid had a major knee injury, and they take that into consideration. So I think the comeback kid will be coming back down in the draft a little bit.
You annoy me with this. First of all,
one
minute you're a nice guy. The next, one minute you're a nice guy. The next thing you know, you turn around and all of a sudden, look at you guys trying to poo-poo on this guy's parade. Come on.
The truth can hurt.
You don't know what this true.
I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Have we seen the draft yet? We haven't seen the draft yet. You might be very, very wrong, Max. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep this tape of you trying to sit up there and rain on this dude's parade. I'm going to keep this tape, and I'm going to ask him to roll it back again and again and again until you apologize on national television for the negative rhetoric you're spewing right now.
And, you're gonna save the tape? I will do the same for you, my friend. And on that note, we are ready for the NBA draft.
Yes, we are.
With the first pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Markelle Fultz.
The draft is over, and your comeback is complete. You faced adversity, you tested your game on the streets, and now you've made it to the NBA. But your rise has just begun. So remember, greatness doesn't come easy, but by choosing your own path, it's always within reach. So, are you ready to be the one